Hi everyone, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to evolve Pokemon that evolve by trade using emulators and PokeGen. Now for starters, you're going to obviously need an emulator, and I think it has to specifically be DeSmuMe emulator. It's the DS emulator, and then you're going to obviously need a Generation 4 or 5 ROM, because this only works in Generation 4 and 5 for PokeGen. And then you're just gonna need the save file for it. So I'm gonna start off by quickly catching a Boldore, because as you know, that Pokemon evolves by trade, and it's a high encounter right here. So hopefully this shouldn't be too much of a hassle to catch, since it's a Boldore. And of course it had to prove me wrong. Isn't this just genius? Alright, so that thing's in my PC now. I guess I'll just show it off and show its stats off so that you can do the whole comparison thing. So here is Boldore. Yeah, it's got some decent stats, but wouldn't you rather have a Gigalith? So the next step, once you catch your Pokemon, or if you already did, then you don't even need to do that. Save your game, and then open up PokeGen. And the first thing you have to do is go on File, and then just open up your save file. In my case, it's this one, the DSV file. If you're using DeSmuMe, that should be the save file you're using. So this will work for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, and Black and White too. You go to your Pokemon box, and in my case, I saved it to box 8. Here is Boldore. So PokeGen basically lets you edit the data for Pokemon. You can do it right here. You can edit its IVs, EVs, hidden power if you want to, but I usually don't bother with that because that's cheating. So basically all you do is just go on the Pokemon species, type in whatever it is. In this case it's Gigalith. So then we are going to set this thing as set. And then this is pretty much just the nickname theme thing for it. I'm gonna also name it Gigalith. Let's delete all this other stuff because that's not important. So once you're done, you just right-click on the Pokemon and click Set, and we have Gigalith. So then you just save your file, and this is the important part. You have to save it as an SAV file because PokeGen does not export DSV files. It only exports SAV files. So then you boot up your game, and once you boot up your game, your save file, it should be there. Now DeSmuMe still thinks I'm using the DSV file, so then you go on File, import the new battery, and in this case you're importing the SAV file I just made. And then, here we go, just boot up your game, and you should have your traded Pokemon right here. There's a Gigalith. Same old, same old. Except higher stats, I think. I didn't actually look at the stats, but I think the stats for the Pokemon should be updated as they go. So that's how you evolve traded Pokemon in Generation 4 and 5.